Two, one. What is up, everybody, and welcome back to Potown Heroes, your source for all your budget Pokemon needs. I'm Rhyhorn Trainer Steven.
Poke Scientist Sean.
And today we have something very, very special. One of our close friends actually in inviting us to open 14 boxes of Celestial Storm in an Elite Trainer box. This is one of our best friends. We talk to him when it comes to a lot of the competitive stuff, trying to figure out where things are going to sit, and just talk a lot of stuff with him. Say hi, Justin.
Hi, I'm Justin. I've been playing since Evolutions, and first year trying to qualify for Worlds. I ended up making it, finished with 418 points. Super excited. I'll be doing an interview with them if I make day 2.
And we definitely think you got the skill to make it to day 2, because a lot of the stuff you talk with us about, it's really amazing. So yeah, we got a ton of boxes to open, so let's not waste any time and just get right into it. All right, so I think we're each gonna just start opening a box just to kind of speed through this, or else it'll be like a 5-hour video kind of showing off all the fun stuff coming out. So I think we're each just gonna start with a box and start opening some packs. So what's some of the stuff you guys are excited for out of this set? Because I know I'm excited for X-Cloud. I'm excited for
Slaking.
I know you're excited for
I'm
Slaking.
trying to find and see where Slaking fits, because is it fast enough to do what it... That's the problem.
You and Rage, there's like 5 things in this set that's all about Rage.
Rage.
Yeah, I think a lot of the stuff I'm looking for is going to be more in oh, this is a good start already. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you start a pack opening video. No.
Prism Scizor.
Prism Scizor.
Prism
Eh.
Caesar?
Prism Scizor.
You mean rainbow? Okay.
Close enough.
Whatever.
And a reverse
Oh,
lantern.
I didn't know freaking Caesar had a Prism Star too.
But yeah, that's how you start things
Scizor
off.
Prism Star.
Where's the sleeves?
How dare you.
Sleeves so that we can find like the shinier stuff.
I don't know if I have any seeds. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some.
Alright, Greenback. Reverse Sableye, Metacham. I know you're excited for that one, Sean.
Yeah, I'm trying to make sure see if it's a deck or tech, because it's good. Now, or it hits the numbers.
A whole bunch. That's
Now
why
is
I
there-
got him out.
Now can you do it consistently?
Yeah, that's definitely going to be the trick.
Yeah, give him sleeve.
Alright, so... Dun-dun-dun. Jirachi Prism and another Macargo.
Cargo's
Yeah,
set for Worlds.
yeah. Do you think Macargo's going to see a lot of competitive play, or do you think it's going to be more like low rogue,
I
a
think-
lot like
I-
Garchomp level? If that makes sense.
For Worlds or post-rotation?
Either.
Worlds, you'll see a lot of play with Zoroark. I think it's heavily consistent. I think the Disruption version is going to see a lot more play. Post-rotation, it's going to be a nice consistency piece for Zoroark. I don't know if it's going to be as much.
There's your Latios.
I wish they were streaming so I could sit down right there and just watch.
And then, yeah.
Background of the video.
Yeah, hopefully one of these days we'll be able to... Oh, white pack, we're looking good.
Oh.
Looking good.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Shifter GX and a reverse Nuzleaf.
I'm not gonna say anything because that would be kind of weird.
Got a
Say
nice
it
little
on
full art
camera.
scissor GX.
Very nice.
They definitely upped their game on the full arts this time.
Oh yeah, they did.
Oh, considering the fact we got a full art and a prism like in the first 5 minutes, definitely can't go wrong.
Really.
James wants that.
He's the first. I told him he's got first.
Second
dibs.
white back to back.
Make sure there's nothing. I don't.
Hey, where do you think Rumpig will sit as maybe a counter in the post-rotation format?
Hope on play. I mean, Lele's gonna be seeing a lot of play, so Lele's does 70, so 80, so 160 choice band. You have Lele on your field, and you have Lele. You're one shot on a buzzhole.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Doing a lot of work.
And even then, you
Yeah.
got
Sentry.
you got a Rangaroo, you've got soon to be Macargo. There's definitely going to be a lot of stuff you're going to be able to do. Liza's going to be another one of those interesting cards. I definitely see it being played with Buzzwole.
I can see it being at least one of them Buzzwoles.
Yes.
Because the ability to get Diancie and Beast Energy out as soon as possible and still save your...
A nice little stack attacker.
Yeah, that card.
Card's going to be seeing a lot of play post-rotation.
Lure Ball and X-Cloud. This is the one I'm looking forward to. Question is, what version of Metal are we going to play on the channel?
So, massive damage spread now is a... Can we get it destroying the entire concert?
Oh, trust me, if I run a Black Metal, we'll be able to do that, no problem.
But outside of Zork, when has Dark been good in Standard? I mean, Turbo Dark kind of faded after a while.
Well, there's the Delmise we were talking about in the Heracross video.
Delmise is awesome. Now is a...
Reverse Stila. Can't go wrong.
That's going to be a good card in Beast Box, especially Metal.
Yeah, although, question is, do you think people are actually going to get it set up for the one Metal attack?
It takes one Metal, but also, like, it just adds 20 to knock it out attack, so...
That is true. And then just bring it out when you need to.
Yep. Now, if they take a one prize attacker, and then the two...
That's a dud?
Oh, I think that's one you're excited about, Sean.
Oh, alright. Now, can we get it consistently getting 2 to 3?
Or Manectric and a Reverse Electrike, same pack. Oricoro. That's another fun one. Do you think Oricoro will actually see some tech play coming up?
Lightning is starting to get major coming in 7-8, and I can see Lightning will be getting a footnote in the format.
Right, well, that may be in the future, but at least until it comes out in, Sun and Moon 8, which is going to be a couple months away.
Where are my sleeves?
Well,
we just don't know the confirmed date of the Sun and Moon cards we don't know the Sun and Moon cards of Japan set yet.
Reverse Rainbow and
Are
T-Tar.
you sleeving all of your GXs and stuff? Okay, cool.
There's a Stevens Resolve.
Yes.
Full art or just normal? Heck yeah, there is. Not gonna lie.
Although I'm still kind of disappointed.
Well, I am too, but I'm just saying the freaking normal.
I'm still disappointed they didn't keep the name Steven's Decision, because I think that was a lot better. That's just me, though.
Yeah, but
Oh,
remember,
Sam.
Yes.
it's not his decision what card.
Yes. This is one we've been tinkering with for the last year when they announced it.
You remember during one of our videos we kind of hyped this a little bit? What if you ran it with Infinite? Heads are paralyzed, tails they take 6 damage counters.
Card I think we'll see play post-rotation. So a good...
Solrock?
Swampert. I think it's going to see play with Zoroark post-rotation.
Swampert's good.
The thing is, so you think a lot of people are going to do at least like a 1-0-1 or a 1-1-1 line, or?
You have to remember, Espeon's out of the format. You can run a 1-0-1 without having to worry about it.
I know
now.
Shifter's going to want to be run in Zork as a 2-0-2. You don't need the in-between, because it reminds me a lot of Zoroark Guardy that had a lot of success.
Justin, do you want to see the Christmas stars too?
Sure.
And then of course with expanded play, if you could get it to work, you could Archie's Blastoise.
Nice.
Consider the fact you got Blastoise to accelerate the water energy, Hydro Pump as soon as how fast is like an average Archie's play? Like turn 2, turn 3, turn 1 turn 1 if you get a God Hand.
No.
No?
Turn 8 with Justin and Elite.
I know.
Oh, he's got one prize left. I got my Maxi. I got my Archies off, guys.
Got a Wailord.
That was pretty
Oh
funny.
my god.
There's a Elite Cup.
We also got a Hiker. Definitely can't go wrong there.
And he let me borrow the deck because I just want to try it.
Wailord.
Every game.
Where do you think it sits in the
Archies
format?
off.
Is it more of one of those waiting for water to get better in terms of energy acceleration?
Well, the thing
In
is,
standard, outside of Blastoise, there hasn't been really good water acceleration outside of Aqua Patch. Oh, and Bombasteel has an ability of Aqua Patch.
That's it. Although there is the Quagsire coming out next set, there is isn't there going to be a lot more water support?
Water support, but there's outside of actually getting energy to the field, there's not going to be a whole lot.
Claydol Stevens Resolve. This
It's
is
my favorite deck in everything.
this
It's
would
my
definitely
favorite
be
deck.
a decent sign that this is the deck you have to run. Justin, check this out. Claydol Stevens Resolve.
Oh yeah, remember that Steelix we were talking about?
Although
The
I wish
massive hit points.
Yeah, I wish they
Yeah.
brought back the
Look
old
at that.
one. That's for
190
sure.
hit points on 2 Pokemon, but one's non.
Ooh, Pokenav.
Electro's good.
Do you want to in the pile? Just to show off?
Probably organizing that.
So-
for us to show off.
What would you count Pokenav as? A budget what?
Budget trainer's mail.
Yeah.
That's what I go
It's a
towards.
budget great ball. Let's be honest.
I think it's
Reggie
gonna
S
see,
Metatite.
I think it's gonna see play in standard. It's gonna feel worse because I've played with trainer's mail. I'm gonna try and grab that.
Well,
fourth
who
one
hasn't
and
played
realize-
Trainer's Mail? I remember Trainer's Mail.
Wait, you think Pokemon is going to be a budget trainer's mail?
Yeah,
You know what doesn't search for trainers.
I know. That's why
Oh,
it's a
okay.
budget trainer's mail.
Okay.
'Cause
It
doesn't
lets
search
you
for
lets you see the first 3 cards of your deck to see if you still want to mill it or not.
Yeah, just play Puzzle Time.
Oh wait,
Sure.
Isn't that good?
Yeah. Just
Well,
play
we go-
Hex against Blastoise.
Let me go play Pokedex. Oh,
Gets it, you turn
Yeah,
one.
that
pound.
can't happen anymore.
Well, you say that, but
And then, of course, you got Reverse Hiker and a
Hiker?
Deoxys.
Trump card against Alex.
the thing is, it lets you put the stuff back on top of the deck, which is in some cases could be pretty good. But
Just play for fun and then all of a sudden whip out Lysander's Trump card.
Wait.
What the?
Wait.
What are we
Wait,
playing?
wait. Hold on.
Can you imagine how bad Save Light was?
Hiker,
gonna
Palisand.
God, and
You always guarantee at least one of the cards is a Pokemon.
That is true. However, and this is just a thought, Hiker, Diggersby, Bayonet.
Four Blaze.
Oh, dude, that blaze.
Why not?
Sweet.
Because you gotta move a card to the
Scissor
top.
and Blaze in this deck.
We'll
Nice.
we'll
Heck yeah,
definitely
dude.
we'll definitely have to see where like Bayonet GX lands on the spectrum.
Hey people, you know you want to see a rare sight?
A
Foil Metagross. After playing the last 2 weeks of nothing.
I know.
It's an attack.
Foil Combuskin and Regirock. We might have to try Regigigas again.
Well, I'm going to be doing Savali Regibox again. I'm going to be mixing the Regis because some of the new Regis have better overall attacks. But because stage 2s are starting to become better and better, I might mix
And then
up the
Blaziken-
ones.
Or, and then Blacksmith after that makes
Regirock makes it to where Registeel hits harder.
It doesn't like.
But Regirock also has the new one has a better overall attack. The first attack.
White pack, we got something good.
And I almost have Blaziken.
I almost have Blaziken.
Slacking.
Which does not beat a Blaziken.
Oh,
Slack.
Did you know the Ho can't bench non-GX EX Pokemon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Weird.
Well, freaking someone told me.
Well, if you read the card, you'll be able to notice that.
Excuse you, I've never used his GX attack. I'm not going to use his GX attack to bench Vulcan.
I would.
You know how many times I actually want to do that to the baby Blaze again?
Oh,
Oh, wait.
Bench it.
Can't do that.
Yet.
You imagine if you could have benched baby Blaziken?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to freaking play the deck.
Hey, a reverse Poimanetric.
Well, I think in expanded with Ho-Oh, Battle Compressor, and Blacksmith, Blaziken's gonna see some play.
Oh, even with Flint and all the fire acceleration that's coming in the Dragon's Majesty.
I like
Yeah,
Reshiram. Reshiram is actually it does not depend on Kiao to get energy out, and it's fast.
Darmanitan might actually be like
the budget.
a budget version of it, but yeah.
And to be fair, it kind of, in a way, it does hit harder too.
TV reporter
But knowing our luck,
and Dunsparce.
well, here's another Slaking to the pile.
I don't think I've actually pulled a Kyogre yet.
I did.
Yeah, pre-release.
Oh, in here. There's a Kyogre in here.
Yeah, my pre-release is pretty bad.
Oh yeah, I mean, you got pretty much the best box of the entire case.
Yeah.
Yeah, you pulled what? You pulled the Prism. You pulled a Prism.
Full art and regular.
No, I pulled
Yeah.
the
A full art regular Rayquaza.
Yep.
Plus, you got the electric starter kit.
And my deck,
You pretty much was just missing the Lele, the rare candies, and
Yeah.
the rest of the deck.
yeah, I just I went up against it
Latios and
in their freeze.
Kartana.
Just to say the deck I was playing did not want to actually play the deck.
No, that's... But of course, that's kind of
And
true
he
with
happened
all
to
of our
bench,
decks.
and he happened to bench one of the Rayquaza, or prize one of the Rayquazas.
To be fair, this is one of the decks I'm looking forward to.
Oh,
Luminese.
Pheromosa Volbeat.
Yeah. Illuminese Volbeat.
Illuminate Volbeat, whatever.
Twitter.
Well, with
Smile, man, smile.
Lurantis.
Copycat.
With all the grass support we're in the forecast.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna be.
Oh, there you go. Here's your Psychic Deoxys.
Another reverse slacking.
There's like 4 Slakings in the pile there, so if you want to build Slaking, got you a head start.
That question that one night.
Huh? Victory Del Turbo?
Yeah.
Kyle, you remember that question that one night? When you play in Neospatians or something like that? I'm like, I play 4 Dark Magicians.
Another white back. Can't go wrong.
He apparently missended that for like everybody.
Let's see.
Knew.
Stagataka. And Rattata.
What was the right question?
Wow, my pile is barely even in the camera.
Can somebody hack Pokemon? Can somebody hack Pokemon?
Okay, now I need to come back and get in.
Writing all that.
Yeah, because we haven't been able to see a lot of your polls. Alright. So I'm halfway through one box.
I'm almost through one box.
And filling up two boxes without packs in them.
Well, you should be able to fill up one box with cards. I mean, they all came out of the one box. So.
Articuno Tropius. And a Life Herb.
Friend Ball and the Swampert.
Ooh. I'm liking that Torkoal. Double colorless energy, 30. Discard the top 4. If any are fire, attach them to your Pokemon.
I do like.
Expanded, run it with Heatran. Or not Heatran, Fire Anteater.
Heatmore.
Heatmore.
The one that is that the item one you're talking about?
No, the one that mills.
Oh, yeah.
Equal to the number of fire energy attached.
Okay, yeah. See, that's definitely a really fun deck.
Oh,
Just
bad.
run.
Here's a regular you don't have yet.
Excuse me.
Oh,
White pack.
oh well. I
There's-
think with the tool wars that are about to happen, that could happen in the future, I think Mawa might be a good contender for it.
Solgaleo in foil underground expedition.
How many turn one tools do you think of that Mawa can actually go grab? Turn 1, 2.
I think a lot of people are forgetting about the Solgaleo GX we're gonna get in October. DC 120.
Yeah, that's gonna be really good.
Espeon in the format.
No, I'm not saying that it's gonna be like bad, but it's just not gonna be as good as
Here,
the
another Electrode.
Charizard was everywhere.
It's elements.
Hey, this is kind of a dud pack. Wailord and a foil Mudkip.
I heard you like Mudkip.
I heard you guys like Mudkips.
I love Mudkip.
You like Mudkip?
My favorite starter, other than Charmander, just because Emerald was the first Pokemon game I ever played. So
Well, I've been playing them since the beginning, so...
yeah.
I actually never played the 3rd generation games the first time around. I played Gen 1, Gen 2, I skipped Gen 3, and then I got back into it at Gen 4 when I found out my boy had a new evolution. And I've kind of been stuck in since.
I played Gen 1, 2, 3.
So whose pal is this?
Who's your boy? Oh, wait, if they don't know by now, they
Only the
You
they're
know,
new.
only the real players played the Pokemon on the game.
Yeah, Pokemon XD.
Pokemon Stadium.
Pokemon XD,
Pokemon Stadium.
I want to reprint that for the Switch. It gave me a reason to buy it.
that would be really
Yeah.
cool.
When Surf could hit
So you can
unlock when Earthquake could hit flying Pokemon.
What is that? What is the other one? Ooh, pick Pokemon Snap.
Kekleon.
That's what I'm boring.
Although
I didn't own it, but I played
we just both pull a Kekleon? Nice.
Do you want to keep your fishermen, the new ones, or are you going to keep your old ones?
Although
Probably be playing the OG ones, the ones back in the day.
so
I'm going to have a couple of those
and a
ones.
Regirock.
Ones are really cool.
So Kekleon-
We got a Masquerain.
Fisherman. So
I think I said this on a post on YouTube.
It seems like
I think this was my favorite overall, just because of it's overall the most types it can hit with these weaknesses.
Oh yeah, easily.
And if you're gonna play with these types, the unit energy, you can still use amongst those same Pokemon. which have the best acceleration in the game.
Electric
Lightning,
Psychic.
Metal, and Psychic have the best acceleration in the game.
Yeah, it turns.
outside of Kiawe for fire.
Yeah, you literally just drop a unit energy and then start Malamar to attach. Yeah, that's.
So you need something to counter those. You need something to counter those weaknesses. Kegland covers all three in one card. However, Kegland also runs into a problem called circuitry, and because Electric will start picking up play going into Sun and Moon 8, circuitry will probably see more play as well.
No, I know in Sun and Moon 8 there's going to be the unit, the third Kecleon, which is fire, water, grass.
No, unit color 1.
Oh,
Fire, water, grass.
Oh, that's the first one?
Yeah, 3 is going to be the fairy, dragon, fairy, dark fighting.
It's a shame you can't use both of Laurentis's, or you can't boost it twice.
Yes, for the unit color 1.
Got the full,
okay.
full art.
You get the
Apricorn right here.
Apricorn, nice.
I think I said this before, but I'll do another prediction.
Liza Tay, Bill's Maintenance, and Dunsparce as well.
Yeah. Who here is familiar with the Pokemon lore?
I'm pretty sure everyone is.
So
literally everyone in this room.
So
Poor Cubone.
who created the Heavy Ball and Level Ball?
Dark Magician.
Excuse you, it was Dark Dragon.
Nicopolis! Get it right.
The guy who gave him that one Pokeball.
Kurt? In the
Right?
yeah.
Heavy Ball might make a comeback.
Heavy Ball and Level Ball might get a reprint here in the near future because the creators right here.
Do you think Luxury Ball could come back?
I hope so. But the thing is,
Premier Ball too?
it means
That would be really
no
cool.
Luxury Ball. And you can't grab EX or GX Pokemon.
And you want it to add in your hand too.
Or set it up. It can.
So you pick
yeah.
you can pick any one Pokemon but EX or GX.
Yeah, I mean, played all life herb.
Is what?
Hustle belt. There we go.
No, it's a support.
Hustle belt?
Well, this box is done. Here's 36 code cards for whoever.
Oh, there you go.
Well, I'm almost done with this box.
Oh, come on, Steven. You're totally up the line.
Well, we've also kind of been getting distracted. Baby Bayonet and Browsprout.
Baby Bayonet.
We got a Volbeat. Nice. Pelipper. This card.
If fire gets as good as it can
interesting.
get, this might be a way to slow it down.
Even then, this did really well at pre-releases.
But then so does Swallow.
That is true.
I think Swallow was probably the best card in the pre-release.
Other than Ray.
Well, other than Ray. But because most of the Pokemon you're up against had one attack, you go use amnesia them to the
This
game,
so far
and either
is
result in a
the-
tie or putting you in range of Swallow.
Or the
So what if
Pokeballs
you-
that we're keeping.
Beast Ball, Registeel, Victory Bell. I forgot what it does.
You guys-
What's your turn?
I always ask like,
So
Is this okay?
Oh, that's right. Flip a coin if heads you switch.
do you think you're familiar with the new Chandelure coming out, right? How it deals a lot of damage cards being spread around.
Yeah,
What if this played a role in it later?
the
Because you
Bayonet.
can add a Pokemon to their field, as well as your. So, Bayonet, we got a new Chandelure card coming out in the near future. I think it's Fairy Rice said it was released or showcased in that there was a Chandelure that played with a lot of damage cards across their field. This Bayonet, when it comes into play, forces a Pokemon to the field, and then you can put damage counters on it. The damage counter war is going to happen.
Oh yeah, easily.
Now, is this Bayonet just slightly too weak in hit points to really see major play?
All right. Foil Regice. I started this off with a Prism Scizor. I'm getting ready to end it with the full art.
Oh yeah. Get mime.
They got rid of. They don't want that. It's too much complicated.
Yeah.
It's really complicated.
Yeah.
Very
Well,
nice.
it's also dumb. They don't need freaking player interactivity in between your.
I wish,
I want my
outside of Play GX, I wish there was a better way to get cards to your opponent's hand
Shut up.
and a mass load of them. So, put this off to the side. Let's get the next. I'm gonna get the next box ready for.
Dunsparce's Victory Bell.
We're gonna do the Xbox right
And a minor.
Xbox.
Yeah.
Come over and play Call of Duty sometime, Travis?
I don't want to play.
Justin, minor. Do you think it'll see like cheeky plays, especially in stuff like?
It's a dumbed down version of the ability that's on Coco and Articuno.
Right, but do you think it'll see play with, especially with Glycopod, just because of
Sadly, on the meta side, without Floatstone, I don't see it seeing much play. As much as
I
it
think
would
if
have.
it had a one or free retreat cost, it definitely would. Because being able to put an
Skateboard.
skateboard on it and just retreat.
But because it's got a retreat cost of 2, yeah.
It's good.
I mean, if you're trying to put in a Pokemon to get that one paralyzed Pokemon in your active out of the active, play it. It gets it out of the active, and well, now this is stuck in the active. You're going to be accepting it. Probably accepting knockout. Because what Pokemon can't hit for 90? I mean, even Lantern could almost one-shot it itself. So
Yeah, that is true. 90 HP fighting.
I mean, even Macargo, if it had to attack, could two-shot it. So, Minior, I mean, if you're really worried about conditions, this can get it out of your active Pokemon out of the active and replace with this, but outside of that.
Foil poking now, Celesteela, Swalot, Underground Expedition. This was actually a pretty good pack.
I'll open a box myself. Oh, geez, my goodness, you're just opening packs? I mean, you're just taking packs out.
This whole thing is about.
Oh, really?
Alright, so this is last pack from my first box.
I would say so, but
Mine and Reggie Ice.
It's actually pretty fun to do that sometimes, because like
Hey, hey Justin, I heard your friend is a Garbodor.
Oh yeah. Oh, and I ended up mathing out, Kyle, what deck got me the most points for Worlds.
Yeah.
160 was Zoroark.
Doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
Second was actually Glaceon.
Yeah.
The top 32 in Utah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I want that deck to be so good next.
When you beat your worst matchup twice,
Jirachi
and then
Sceptile.
lose to
We're on the next box.
your auto win twice, so it feels good.
Well, let's see what we can pull.
If I play that deck, everything's a bad match.
I was gonna say every deck's an auto loss.
But if you can make it past turn 1, you're in a good position.
There's Solgaleo and Sceptile.
I know.
Oh, that's something I've seen recently. The starter decks are actually good this time,
Yeah, that's actually kind of a surprise.
and it's not polarized to one deck.
Mm-hmm.
Both decks are actually good. The Celestial Storm starter deck.
Yeah,
Except for I know one's gonna be seeing more pulls than the other one because of a specific card in one of them.
probably the Swampert because of the Macargo.
No.
No?
Hey, between Sceptile deck, starter deck, and the Swampert, which one will probably see more pulls?
More like flies, like
yeah.
combine them. Sceptile.
Because of
Beast Box post rotation.
Guzma.
Played against like one guy.
Well, I'd honestly just say Beast Box post rotation.
Yeah.
Because that's gonna be a really good deck.
And to be fair, who at this point isn't sick of seeing Swampert right now?
That was one of I like that. That's my favorite stage, final stage in
I mean, how many Swampert decks we had to fight over the last 2 weeks? Oh yeah, Shiftry. I think that's number 5? 4 just regular arts?
Like, yeah, something like that.
There's definitely
Hey,
one
there's
of
another
the
Taint Liza.
better GXs in this set.
Taint Liza.
Master Royal.
Budget Cynthia with the switch.
2 4 what?
Scissors.
Nice.
Skizzers.
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 Or do you run with Skizzers?
Yeah.
Do you run with Skizzers?
Obviously.
Master Royal.
Run
Fast enough.
Run with
Like,
They kept pushing that card back, and I really
except for these three types, it will not see play outside.
well, even then, attach a basic from your hand to one of your Firewater, Stage 2 Firewater.
I mean, Blaziken, it will probably see play. You see, Blaziken will probably see play. Maybe you'll want to.
Expanded.
Swampert, definitely, because if you're running Macargo, you always have access to the card whenever you need it. Even my Ludicolo plays 1.
Yeah.
Just because, well, I have the extra energy gadget per turn.
That is true.
More extra energy when you don't have any other sport you really could play at that time.
Now the question is, Master Royal, do you think that's going to see more expanded play or more standard play?
Both.
Neither?
It's bad.
Who is it?
The Mask Royal?
Yeah.
He's not good.
What does he do?
He attaches a fire or a freaking energy,
Well,
basic energy to one of your fire, water, or
Grass Stage
Pokemon?
2.
Stage 2. Oh, it's even worse. Alright.
I say outside of Blades again and Swampert / Ludicolo.
Rattata,
Oh my God.
Rattata, Mr.
Wait.
Mime.
Look what we just pulled.
Nice.
Full Art Liza.
Not as good, but still got there. Something.
Well, how much you want to bet hit a lot of its price is based on its good cartoony art.
So far we're on boxes 4, 5, and 6. Still no Fat Rat. I want my rat.
Wait, it's because we're looking for him.
We've been looking for the Raticate GX since they announced it like a year ago.
And guess who doesn't pull it?
It won't be us.
I can honestly.
Well,
see a
we know
place
it's
for
not
a
us. You know who's all
post-rotation.
almost everybody else in the league, but us.
Foil Rainbow Brush. And a regular Rainbow Brush.
Oh, you got a full art paintbrush?
No, reverse.
Oh.
Bringing you the.
Don't worry,
news.
you'll know if we pulled the gold.
It's gonna be a promo.
Oh, I got a dud. The best card's the Masquerade.
Bringing you the news.
What does GX do?
So, Full Art TV reporter.
Hey,
Just.
that looks familiar.
It's a max potion or an ace roll.
TV,
Full Art TV reporter.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, boys.
Unless this thing says 150.
White back.
Why does Lunala in most cases tend to get the short end of the stick between the Sogaleo?
Solgaleo is definitely a lot more popular. I don't know why.
Maybe because Sogaleo loses so much more in the video game compared to Lunala.
Foil Mudkip. And Mudkip's your favorite?
Yep.
It did very, very well for you.
Hyper Rayquaza.
Hyper Rayquaza.
You know, only the highest card in the set.
This is that, right?
Just bend it in half like you do with all your other cards and snap it.
I got a lot of
On camera.
That's a quote.
Hey,
So,
See,
start with the deck near mint to start the day.
see what I
Hard to
pulled.
play games to
Yeah.
finish the day.
Mildly played to damage.
Near mint.
For Amalot, they can't be marked if they're all bent.
Yeah. I mean, you're not wrong.
I love it. I was playing and he's like, "Geez, your cards are bent." I'm like, "Yeah, I play that way." He's like, "Yeah, they can't be." The judge called the mark. I'm like, "They can't be marked. They're all bent that way."
Blaziken GX.
Nice.
You don't know me?
All these GXs, all these reverses, no Raticates. And we're in at least boxes 4, 5, 6.
Oh, you did?
Out of one case, you've yet to pull one.
Well, you got
Got
I know you do. I just don't like the way it looks.
Hey,
I like the
Latias.
etching on it.
Combustion Steel.
I have a deck in the making. I might be able to get water to return, but
In comparison to the
Latias is the key.
That's what they're holding you.
Okay.
I will not. I probably need Articunos to see if it works because I need to see if it works first.
Yeah.
White back. You know,
I'm tired of seeing non-foil Swamperts. What about you?
Yeah, I wish they'd done a foil.
I'm honest. I was just gonna say.
you know, the rare pulls are actually pretty even in the box so far.
Well, I should hope so. Otherwise, if we'd be able to map it out, like what's that? Was it that we can map it out?
Base.
Black
With the Ultra Ball.
Yeah.
Stack Attacka.
Hyper Articuno.
Very nice.
Now I own two. I only own two Hyper Rares from this set, and they're both the same. I have 2 Hyper Rayquazas and 2 Hyper Articunos.
Copycat.
Articunos are good.
Articuno's bad.
Wow. You're bad.
Zapdos
Articuno.
is better. It's not big yet one, but I would.
What about
Well, to be
Copycat?
fair,
It's gonna be a one of in a lot of decks.
It's gonna be a
You can
1-up.
play around
because
it.
Zoroark is going to be same play. They tend to have a massive hand, so you get yourself a massive hand, and then go, hey, we'll be able to do this for about a week. Red card.
Yeah.
I hate having to have a.
Or at
People
least
can play around
until it
with
goes
it.
and expanded, and then red card,
I remember.
red card
Hey,
copycat.
you want to
But
see
they
the
have
king?
plus
You want to see the
attack.
king of pre-release? Swallow.
Yeah.
Swallow is nasty.
What outside specific GXs?
Well, at least they're both good.
Because to be fair, the only thing that walled it was Mr. Mime because it hit evens.
2-player deck with Latias and Latias.
The only way you can stop Mime is to amnesia
I still no. The
and hope it can't throw damage counters
I still
around.
mine sealed from that.
White back. Always a good sign.
What about it?
Almost.
The GX?
Hecleon Metagross.
Well,
Foil Metagross.
Kecleon
Titan Lady.
Ludicolo
The new set pack.
Nice.
with a Sky Pillar.
Tate and Liza maintenance.
And Standard Lady on a coin flip. Lifer.
Very nice.
I mean, some decks that need massive healing will probably play one, but I don't see them playing more than that.
Stack attack got thrown in there.
Why am I playing Lifer or like Acerola?
Let's get Stack Attack out of
Yeah,
there.
he joined his friends. So
And Latios and Latias.
This is a fatty pack. Oh. Oh, you got him reverse marks on.
Yep.
Yeah, another Manetric.
Reverse Macargo.
That's nice. I like that card. Because it's like
Macargo's
it has
good.
the same ability as the old one did.
Ricardo's good. It's
And
just
it's
like
better now because we have cards that
Any-
get that card immediately.
I mean,
Yeah.
so we have
That's not a supporter.
we have Orangaroo, we have Zeep Striker here shortly. So there's not impossible ways to get that one card you just drew that put to the top of the deck. And you don't have to waste something like say Kukui just to draw the 2 cards, or How, or when you didn't want to use the +20 that turn, you needed like 2 more turns later.
Now, a lot. Now I know.
Only few cards that got banned back in those
Look at
days.
this double black. That's what its attack cost was back.
But Cargo would be seeing.
That's
Now-
absolutely so it wasn't 20. It wasn't 30 times. It was 10 times.
Yeah, it was 10 times, but it also had free retreat.
Yeah, but like imagine 10 times being busted.
Even then, the dark energy at the time was special dark energy, which dark Pokemon did 20 more.
Yeah, I think so.
So
It's dark.
+10, and it was +10,
The game has changed.
and then
so
it was
much.
+20 if both were attached. And well, so
Swampert Donphan,
so
yes
you
it
did-
was.
so it was 120
that
plus.
got banned and,
So the-
Slowking too. And then there was
Slowking 'cause it was
Stadium that got
mistranslated.
banned, too.
Slowking was mistranslated.
Chaos Town or Chaos World or something.
So,
Yeah, something like that. I can't remember what the exact, but I know what you're talking about.
You know, one card that has caused a lot of either cards getting banned or itself getting rotated sooner.
Shiftry.
Sableye.
Yeah, just about every issue.
Well,
Sableye was a
Unbanned deal
co-conspirator to an early set rotation.
This pack is definitely a sign.
In the format.
A sign.
Hustle Belt Dalmais.
That is gonna be the idea of a deck.
Yes, it is.
Well, I hope we can hit 160 because you're not
Bounce it back
damaged
to
to
your
that
opponent's
down lines.
Yeah. So
Outside of that.
you just
Mhm.
pick it back easy, pick it all up.
Otherwise, they'll be able to
Yeah.
heal everything you just dealt
The
with.
goal was you force low, you have to grass have to
Oh, here's another
evolve.
Palisand.
Do shifter, you just keep evolving into it, bounce every single one of their Pokemon back to their hand. You
Yeah,
just win the game
because
turn one.
Shiftry's ability said when you evolve this
And you
Pokemon
switch
from
to Oxus.
you can flip a coin, and
That's
you can flip
Stevens
a
was all
coin,
full art.
and then if it's heads,
Whoa.
That's
That's like
pretty-
a
and all
25.
cards attached
It's
to
gonna be
it
pretty
back
penny
to
once Metagross I've seen a lot of
so
play.
what you would do is so force the
Oh,
Oh, there we
hey, there you go,
go.
Eradicate.
lets you
It's
evolve
about
Yes.
time.
type Pokemon
Of course.
to save
We have
it.
been
Pokemon
waiting.
Scientist Sean is the one who pulls the first one out of our.
We
And it's not even ours. And it's not even ours.
we will build Rotom.
I'm sure you'll
And-
get it eventually from me.
Eventually.
But yeah, we
I mean,
will.
how many people do you know are actually going to actively use that outside
I think
of?
it's gonna place post rotation in Zor.
Oh, yeah.
Win because they have no Pokemon.
A bench Pokemon that does stuff. Never bad.
There's going to be a, I think a video in the future, videos in the future that involve item toolbox decks. One's going to be Scizor, one's going to be Eradicate, and I think the other one's going to be the new Ninetales coming out. Because you can search out any 2 items with an ability.
Well, the thing is I also kind of plan on testing my luck with Raticate.
Not to mention, we're also getting another item that lets you search out more items.
Yeah, there's some
Definitely can't go wrong.
I mean, you get an item that search out 2 tools.
Yeah.
Manentric Ariados.
You know what's also coming out of that same set?
Next set?
Zeep Striker.
What do you mean?
What if I were to get 8 tools in my hand, just mill them off all at once, and then draw 4 cards? The only ones I'm missing out of the discard are on the field.
I
Yeah,
know.
What are we going to do? Add them there?
What do I
And a counter to Zoroark variants.
Well, see, what I want to stream is
Skitty.
basically it's just World of Warcraft and League of Legends, and then whatever I play on my play.
Oh yeah, Delcatty.
Well,
I like it.
thing is yeah, Gorbis would be able to deal with Zoroark, but Buzzwole's one-shotting this thing.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Necrozma's one-shotting this thing. Just
Yeah.
about any decent deck that's played
If it
at
survives
least
its
top
scuttle-
10 will one-shot this thing.
well, yeah.
Well, there's a lot of stuff that can one the shot. I think.
Ready to steal Nav.
Well, another Latios.
So it does 20 and then 90 more. It's effective by critical damage, so 110 full energy. The main issue with that
Well,
card is
all the cards that are actually worth.
Oh, oh, there's two.
Even if it had freaking
If
4,000 HP.
okay, I got it back, or I got a white back. If I don't get Eradicate in all this, I am gonna be super upset because I was the one most excited for this.
Well, I think that's the same one I just pulled.
I know.
No?
That's number 2.
Kyogre,
Nice.
Is it number 2?
last chance poison.
Oh, yeah, it's right
You
here.
know what freaking Wailord
Beast
uses
ball.
to?
Who?
Oranguru.
Oh, we have a helper off the side because he's bored.
It's pretty funny.
How do you outpace an Oranguru?
It's part of their energy. They have run out of energy.
Pretty card.
It's.
Very nice.
I've actually played that match.
Well,
Sylveon
here's
has
Steven.
trouble,
Here's a foil
because
ball
he can
toy.
never one-shot
To
it.
the hand to the
Sylveon's
collector.
more like trying to get rid of that. He can't get rid of
It's
that.
the wrong ball toy.
And Lucille changed that.
Well, it's also the wrong Claydol, but I think if at this point, if that same Claydol got reprinted, it would speed the form up tremendously.
And
Not worried
nobody
about
would
it.
ever-
would have a new draw support.
People would probably choose between
someone
Zor
chooses to say
and
blank,
Claydol
it can,
if
and it
Claydol
can't.
ever got reprinted.
Your deck has to have like stuff.
Would you? What would you?
I put
Would
it in
you
my
choose?
Lucario,
Would it be difficult choosing between a one prize attacker and a two prize
or when I load them with
one prize draw engine versus a two prize attacker slash
I got an, I
Miller?
Got it from an
That
idea.
is true.
There was some guy
That
who
almost
was
does the exact same thing,
online,
but-
you know,
And to be fair, we got that shit ninja right now. You could detach one on if they don't get a prize off knocking a Claydol.
And I noticed that he ran an Oranguru.
Yes,
and I was
we
like,
come from a farm where Claydol was the card. And
Claydol-
then of course,
Claydol
the
Uxie.
better shaman, Uxie.
Out of
White
a
back.
green. Out of a green.
Victory Bell! Oh my god!
You guys are.
Excuse you, Victory Bell, or Ariados is gonna be the new meta, okay?
Shogun,
To
Deoxys,
be
Rare
fair-
Candy,
Oh,
Friend
You
Ball.
play both because you flip the coin, and if it doesn't work, then you.
Yeah, I know.
No, you run the old Victory Bell that does three conditions on him.
No, you don't care about the conditions. You care
Yeah,
about-
you do. Arados
You
does.
care about the switch. That's all you care about is the switch. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You never have to run Kuzma in a deck again.
And then you can throw in that one card that you said was bad.
Which one?
What?
The support, the one that attaches a grass energy.
Oh, the
But it's-
Mask Royal.
That's on stage 2. That's
Yeah,
on
you
stage
can
one.
Mask
attach to
Royale
that
is a
one,
very
though.
situational card.
Defense Deoxys, Manectric.
Oh, and then you can Mask Royal the Victory Bell.
Oh, Kyle.
And honestly, you could switch it. You could switch it out for Halucha.
And then you paintbrush them
The new
all
Hal-
away.
Actually, that new Halucha, we might have found a new home for it.
I got your pack.
Another grass
Remember that?
For another.
Remember that horrible Halucha everybody kept dissing?
Yeah.
That Halucha might actually have a play here shortly as a counter towards Zero Aura.
Yep.
Sean has pulled one Eradicate. Isaac has pulled two.
Steven has pulled that. This makes us sad. A sad panda.
I got you.
Sad Rathorn.
I'm beginning to regret every decision I've ever made in life. I am being punished.
Well,
Ooh,
because it's no longer his decision, it's he has to resolve the issue.
Lunala.
Stack attack.
Why does Ludol always get the short end of the stick between the two? Is it because it's better than the video game? Is that why?
Purple.
Yeah, Moongeist Beam just destroys Solgaleo.
Yeah.
Still haven't seen Rayquaza, I think there's. Oh, Hyper.
You got a hyper.
I can't believe you've only gotten
White back.
Registeel and
They're
Explorer.
pretty hard to pull in this set.
That's crazy.
That's why.
They're a reverse
I know.
Beldum.
You pulled like a million of them.
Reverse Saber card?
I'm elite trainer, and I pulled one too.
Yours were.
Isaac, do
Full
your,
art.
do your.
Full art Ray.
Yeah, there's a Ray.
Yeah, mine wasn't a case. If that's what you're asking. I'm assuming
Although-
it's a case.
Yeah, his was
Speaking
just-
of Ray,
yeah,
so
Loose-
far
loose
no
boxes tend to have
Rayquazas.
full rates
One.
in that case.
Charismatic.
What, doesn't a case
It was hyper.
Okay,
Case means that you most
I have pulled two Rayquaza DXs.
Isaac.
Yeah.
I'm not looking for Rayquaza. I'm looking for Eradicate. You guys don't pull. You guys pull the Eradicates.
So is this the way that it's going, Justin? Whatever they pull, we keep.
Oh yeah, totally.
Latios
that's the
Picardo.
case. So I don't know what falls.
Yeah, it's like, hey, I'm gonna need to open the pack.
And since you hosted this, you get over.
Oh!
Hey Justin, if that's the case, where's that Rayquaza
Oh,
that
I
Steven
know.
pulled?
That's a lot. No, you know what? I don't even want them.
Oh, you were talking about
Both of them.
Rayquaza.
There's another one.
I just want the
Oh,
$20 card.
number
Very
2.
nice.
Now we're on the
Yep, and as rotation hits, they'll probably spike a little bit, but
Not only am I going to have to trade
White back, always a good sign.
Except not for you.
Oh,
Well, to be fair,
this is fun, Cal.
Salamence.
Salamence. What is it? What does that make? 10 so far? Even though 10 is always enough.
Yeah, roughly.
I want to get a
I'll take a
box
play
style
set.
and-
You can't have a
I
playset.
wanna get a box
Your Pokemon's
with
Flygon,
you.
which,
Well,
to be fair, the only part of it that's decent is the ability.
they always undercut Flygon.
I know. Even in the video game, Flygon has always gotten the short end of the stick.
Bayonet, reverse acro.
It has a
Did you-
chance.
Hey, Steven, fun fact. Did you know Salamence's special attack is higher than Flygon's attack in the video? Unless it got a buff in the recent years.
Not to my knowledge.
Yeah.
We're going for the play set.
So when your rival dragon has a higher special attack than you do,
So funny, yeah.
has a higher special attack than your attack, what do you do? Sit in a corner and cry?
And you got more
Pokédex
more
class.
defenses too.
I'm gonna get the old
Rainbow
ones
brush.
and play those.
Back open!
Then I'm gonna demand.
No.
I'm gonna demand you finish this game.
Ooh,
Alright.
I got a
But
shiny.
Justin.
You can't win. Finish this game.
Of course, stack attack.
Macargo Ludicolo.
Justin.
Hey, I'm gonna hold.
Do you think this will hold the same power it did way back in the day?
It's holding its own, but is it just another Garchomp
I'm
deck?
not sure because
What is it? I can't see.
Ludicolo Macargo.
I don't
It was a
think
king in the day. Is it still the king? or has it been dethroned?
70 and then 10 plus.
You know what it does, right? It's 10 plus for every Pokemon, not just.
No, I know.
On both sides. So
Excluding itself, but it's
Shiny Whaler.
Is it? No, and Polion had that attack.
It's the same Pokemon. It's just beefed up a little
Articuno.
bit.
And Copycat. And Foil Skyclare.
Point back.
Pretty good pack.
Hey, is it at the very end? The pack pulls are getting better?
T-Tar. And my third Rayquaza GX. Give me a rat.
Excuse me.
Give you a rat. Give you a rat.
Okay, Justin's third rat or third Rayquaza.
And he's only pulled one of them.
I pulled one.
You know,
Yeah,
and even then,
pulled two.
I just realized something. That's the third one I pulled,
Yep.
and I just realized when he pulled the two from the pack for the pre-release,
Yep.
I was sitting right across from him.
So basically, you're helping everyone else get their pulls.
I'm helping everyone get their raise.
The only time you get your pulls is then you're the only one in the room.
Love this Wailord.
I see how that works.
Oh, Acro, you look at the top 2 discard one.
Oh, that's right.
It's the
You
one,
do
Kevin got
remember
secret.
what channel we're a part of, right?
But I knew they only worked for coin
No,
flows.
you
I
have
didn't
to
realize
download
it worked for
two.
everything else too.
Now,
Yeah, if I want it, it never happens.
if I pull a third
Licky Licky is like the only thing that's ever consistently worked on the channel.
And to be
White
fair,
back?
No.
sad part is we thought about it, but we never actually put it together. We had our editor do it.
Lunatone Masquerain.
However, I think Solrock is better than
They
the
started to make one
two,
for like
unless
Pokemon one came out.
the only things it's shutting off are Charizard if it gets good,
That's the comic book.
if it's relevant, Infernape, Baby
Second
Blaze.
Full Art Stevens Resolve.
So
There's a scissor too. Sizer.
So Lunatone,
Sorry, if you
Excuse
pull,
me.
if you pull 4,
the only problem with
right?
shutting off non,
Bayonet or
If
Koro.
I pull like less
I
than
think he's.
so
2.
so
No,
non
not scissor.
EX and GX abilities. So you're shutting off Macargo,
Oh.
you're
I got
shutting
a lot
off
of
Charizard, you're shutting off Infernape and Delphox.
Yeah.
If I miss any, I'm sorry, but there's
Well,
not a
I like
whole
this
lot.
for Kyle.
White
Except,
bag.
except for Macargo, I don't think there's going to be consistently ran fire
That was my
Pokemon.
first start.
where this is
Like,
relevant
I don't
enough
think
to
he's
do it.
having the things-
Nuzleaf Victory
If I
Bell.
was going to run the pair, I'd run the new Solgaleo
The ones that were,
with
different
the
typings.
Lunatone from, what is it, Burning Shadows that prevented healing
Oh my God, it's perfect.
Why didn't we think of
on,
that sooner?
on the field.
Victory Bell.
Another
Gyarados,
Scizor.
Salamence.
Well,
with a-
Steven, I didn't.
That's the
with
Where's
actually-
that?
Fast row.
2
How many
rainbow
candies do you
energies.
In the same pack?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
I think
That's
we
always good
pull
luck.
about 4 per box.
Not a bunch.
Do you got candy? Want to share that? 'Cause all my
I
candy.
can make a deck out of all this. Several.
Vigoroth Regice.
I heard you got the sweets.
Holy
You
crap.
guys pull 4 Rainbow Brush.
Paula stand.
Hey,
That way you can put
Very
it-
nice.
I could.
Oh. Oh, and Justin, again, thank you very much for bringing us in to help you open all the packs and showcase them on the channel.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you want to do this for next season, well, next season's
I know I'm doing one for next set too. I'm gonna buy about $20 probably next time.
well, because that new set is good. That new set is good.
Yes, the new set's going to be
Now,
really good.
we don't really know what's actually the core set of Sun and Moon 8, though. We've seen everything else around the set. We haven't actually seen what Japan's getting for Sun and Moon 8.
Yeah, that is true.
Between another, is it another little over a week, or we'll start seeing scans for. We'll start seeing scans here shortly, but we won't know when the actual what's gonna happen, when it's gonna be.
No. I just bench it.
Till after.
Foil or reverse copycat, X-Cloud.
That's a GX. Kyle really wants a GX.
Yeah, that's the most common Prism Star.
Another
I'm getting good pulls.
another
Shifter,
Jirachi.
Shifter GX.
It's not very
I guess we got grass, but
Shifty Laurentis is gonna be my version of it.
how does it make you feel when a friend of ours' special rare candies are getting a reprint?
Yeah, make it
And yet, yeah.
Copycat Macargo.
I still go with the Fire Red Leaf Green.
I do the second.
I'm honestly very partial to the platinum or the ones that came out in the Diamond Pearl era.
Yeah.
Those were my favorite.
Yep.
Yeah.
To be fair, actually, if we're gonna skip, go for ancient. I like the new rainbow. It kind of gives me, looks like the original Rainbow Energy. I have the full art.
Manipulate damage.
Yeah,
Actually, it kind of reminds me of the platinum. Do you remember the platinum rainbow?
I do.
Kind of reminds me of that as full art.
I know it's beautiful.
What's the difference? Well,
But I mean,
when you actually sit there and look at it when you're bored once.
Reverse Metagross, rarest card in the set.
Yeah.
Well, I think the rarest
Except
card
for
is
me, it's Raticate because no one wants me to have Raticate.
Why would we want to have Raticate?
because
It's not my fault. I'll break it.
That's
like it is.
Hey,
not to mention there's also
is that the evens or the odds? This one?
evens. Odds is a promo.
Yeah, odds will be a promo.
That sucks.
So like, it can if it was a 160, then they would have to have a 170.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, freaking, you know what? I wish they would freaking recreate the old Mr. Mime that said if your opponent did more than 20 damage or whatever, it did nothing.
Do you realize? Is there any? Although now,
2018, you don't win the game.
There is the one. There is the one for. There is the
although
one.
now to beg the question, is there anything that hits below 20?
Yeah, done.
Lotad.
Oh, yeah.
Lotad.
Okay, Lotad for 10.
Jirachi.
Fanpy, he hits for 10 with tackle.
My Bellsprout does 10.
Ralts hits for 10 with his draining kick.
Well, no.
Oh man, my little Zoroark baby thing can only do 20.
Oh, poor you.
Opening packs is always fun. And then figure while we got you here, Justin, figure we can ask you a couple questions about Worlds and everything.
Sure.
Like, first off, how do you like the full art copycat?
I really like it.
And the reverse rainbow energy?
Can you imagine that coming out of the freaking
I really like it.
Pokemon Twitter?
Oh, Hyper Shifty.
Very nice.
So the only things we haven't pulled anything rare are the Raticates.
Pretty much.
What if the Raticates are the full art? I haven't seen.
Yeah.
Have you seen a full art Raticate yet?
I don't. Is there 4?
Do you think that'd be?
You know what? I will see
I
your
think that might be-
Prism Shift Tree for a Prism Shift Tree. Get a bag on.
I think if Raticate doesn't have a full art, I think it's be our box art.
Yeah,
We might actually get a box of it finally.
It'd be about time.
I mean, it's only been how long since it was announced?
You're not talking about the low.
This was it? I think the WASD you mentioned was about a year ago. It was announced
You're slowing down, Isaac.
Pretty
that
much.
the Raticate
No,
was.
no.
Palisand was announced back in the
You're being
last
One big
March.
fisherman. Alright, so back to what I was wanting to ask you.
Okay.
So obviously with Worlds coming up in the next month, 2 months? Month?
Yeah.
Month?
August 23rd is the 23rd. I have to register, be there for the signing up, and then 24th is day 1 on Friday.
So what are some of the things you're actually kind of hyped for about going to Worlds? Like what what's got you really excited going down there?
Just being there for the first time is gonna be really cool, and then being able to be with a lot of players that have a high skill cap is definitely a big thing. There's
Not me.
yeah,
Definitely not me.
yeah. If you don't play,
to play
too high for me.
To
I
play
don't
at
play
your
it.
level,
Yeah,
it would
dude,
be a
yeah.
chore. It would be an experience playing at your level.
I know, man.
And then also being able to play with the new cards.
Get
Well,
to my
That's big
level.
plus. A format that nobody really knows much about that gets added in. It's gonna be
Kind,
fun.
to kind of put everyone on an even
I
playing
was-
field.
My top 32 this year in San Jose was that when Guardians Rising first became legal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was not Guardians Rising. What's the one from what Lycan Rock's from? Lycan Rock GX?
Crimson Invasion?
No. Black and Rock. Wait, which one?
The GX.
Burning Shadows?
Black and Rock?
Yeah, it's in Burning Shadows. The one that's got the bloodthirsty eyes.
That's the Guardians Rising.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the set. Yeah, it was the first time
Oh,
Guardians
another
Rising was
scissor.
legal. Well, I got another scissor too. That was my first one. Went in a meta that I had no clue about, and ended up doing that. I ended up was able to get a. I need to get a draw and a win in order to make it two. I got the draw from Sableye, which was not a favorable matchup. I wasn't playing the foul play at that time, so I got the draw, and then I ended up getting the win in the last round against Zora Galissapod, so that helped a lot. And then in Utah was my other top 32. I played Glaceon Barbarical, which Zorak was very popular at that time, so it helped. And they can't play DCs, so I started 0-2, like just hoping to get top 64. And I played 6 Zoraks in a row and beat all 6 of them. Then I ended up last round just IDing to make day 2, so that helped a lot. Then I played the same guy day 2, and I ended up beating him. So
Oh, that's always good.
yeah.
And then, what's some of the things that's got you nervous about going to Worlds?
First time again, like just being the first time is always nervous. And again, not knowing the meta. Because you think you got a good deck, and then all of a sudden there's something that you didn't expect being there.
Oh, like a
You might like Evitel.
Evitel break?
Yeah, that's on the radar though now. Because
Yeah.
one guy that got top 8 in internets.
Or Shining Lugia.
Yeah,
Or trying
Yeah.
to make a date. After it got top 32, I haven't been able to see a single copy of it.
It's almost like it was the one time.
Well, to be fair,
price has skyrocketed.
what are the only ways to get it? Actually, finding somebody who has one.
Is that another rat?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Got like 4 of them over here.
That's four.
So you've been just avoiding all this.
All right. You know what? Show's over. I'm done. Nope. Cut. Nope. I'm done. No, the show must go on.
Well, if you're done.
No, the show must go on.
Hey,
Doesn't mean I like you.
We're never quitters.
No, we do not quit
The
on
game does it
Potent.
for us. We're giving us all tails on a game that we should have
I
won.
did get a Palisand though, so the odds are up there.
Yeah.
You got the other card you wanted.
Well, I was gonna put.
I mean, we haven't been wanting it as
Player
long.
two.
Oh, actually, almost as long because they were announced at the same time.
And then, what would be like one of your more memorable experiences at a tournament, other than possibly the 6 Zorarks in a row?
That's when I lost to a kid and punched him out, but I actually.
Are we talking like any tournament
Secret
or
or
just
li-
regional?
life or-
Just in general, like your best clutch moment, your
going into
I
time.
swear, if I grab the
Going into time in Utah again with Glaceon's Orc, I need the win, and I have 1 basic energy left and 8 cards. No, it was 10. It was 10 cards, and I had Sycamore to try and get the basic energy of the Eranger to knock out the Zork, and I ended up hitting on the 7th card.
oh, that's always like a tense moment.
Yeah.
Nothing?
Yeah, I just wanted that.
I swear, if I grab the stack that has Eradicate in it,
You're if you end up grabbing the stag that has the Raticate, you're off the show. Like you will never be on. You will never.
You still have to face all the
I
rage,
will
regardless.
replace you.
No one can replace the dwarf.
Oh wow, full art underground expedition. Nice.
And
Another one?
secret rare
They call me
lifer.
Ash back in Palatown.
Start another some scissor.
Oh, we still got 3 more boxes.
Nice out of that.
Oh, Steven, you have your chance. You still have 3 more boxes.
Plus,
We're down. We're down. We're down to we're getting down to the last 3 boxes. So let's see, 14 boxes, 36 per.
We have
I
more.
get 36 code cards.
Oh, so worst big Malasada.
We'll think about
Big
it.
also heals 30.
Big
Yeah.
Malasada heals 20.
I'll say that's 36.
So real quick, somebody get a calculator because I'm actually kind of curious. We've opened 14 boxes, 36 packs per box. How many packs have we opened so far?
Should be
Ooh,
on
white pack.
630, I think is what it
You have
said.
them sleeves?
Yeah, they're over here.
Okay, I was gonna
Down
say,
Caddy
you should
C
have-
dot, yay! And the C dot to go with it.
Oh,
Yeah, you got a lot of copycats and a lot of minings.
They're gonna be 4 Stevens.
Yeah.
Uh,
I have 3 of them. I want 1 more.
mining outside of our
We're playing that.
basic budget versions of some cards.
I don't got coffee.
Another nice budget deck would be bees and Lorantis.
Bees.
Oh,
bees.
Dustin, I don't know where it
Volbeat and
came from.
Illumusage.
Oh, those bees.
Oh my
They're
god.
fireflies.
Yeah, fireflies.
When I think of bee, I'm thinking either Beedle or Vespa Queen.
Well,
There you go.
Get good.
boy.
No,
Where'd you come
Steven's
I
advice,
don't
get good.
remember when I got.
I just
Yes,
said
yes,
it for him.
indeed.
Look. I don't
Get
know
on
where I
the
got
victory
that.
road.
from?
No, but I did raise you a shift tree.
They're going
You
up.
want it?
Maybe.
Ooh.
For a secret one?
How many
Gold
fuller
one?
shift trees have you
Yeah.
pulled so far?
I think that's our first full art, actually.
Of what?
We've got like 3 hypers, though.
Shift 3GX. Very nice.
There you go, Isaac.
Yeah, I get both.
We need to clean up
I might
this.
be interested in
Whatever
Yeah,
this
so yeah, before we get into the next box, we do a little resetting. White pack. Come on, last pack. We've gone through.
Well, 'cause
We've
all
gone
the-
through
all the
11
regulations that are out
boxes.
right now are
Give me the Eradicate.
current standard.
Oh,
T-Tar Steelix.
Like before rotation.
That's
good.
okay, but it's still not Eradicate.
Well, like
Well, you're
Not
blessing.
Eradicate.
You're
That's a
blessing
cool
the wrong
T-Tar,
god up.
too.
You're supposed to go for your spirit animal. Right here.
No, I turned off my computer so you can plug all the things
I
back.
always go for Rhyperior.
Okay.
Like,
So yeah,
some
well,
stuff, like,
Yeah, I
There
will
you
stuff
let you.
I'm pulling out.
You're very well.
Go Drachi, Taka,
Electrode.
Shifty, Scizor,
Hey, one other.
Articuno.
I mean, it's not exactly a snowman. Do you want to help me build a sandcastle?
He had a snowball. And I
Why is
wanted
it so
that.
close? You got that.
Why did that show?
I like the hard
Why did that
ones.
show give you the perfect song for when? Perfect song to go.
The second attack of Tyranitar could be fun.
It is fun. The problem is, Mr. Mime's going. That's the problem.
The other problem, yeah.
Isaac, our luck on the channel will hit all of our Pokemon and hit like the one thing on their side we don't want to hit.
Oh,
Isaac, we'll
Yeah,
hit,
we'll hit the
one. We'll hit the one Tauros on their field.
Yeah, we'll hit the Rager, not the one we actually want to knock out. You have to remember, you have to anticipate the
Have you
bad
s-
luck.
Have you seen our luck?
It's pretty good.
We use the bad luck with the Lucky Tug to actually get to work.
Yeah, that's literally the only way we got it to work, was to just weaponize our bad luck. It's probably the only deck that's gonna work before, or that's gonna work
I do like
since.
Delcatty, the standard budget versus Sigurd.
I don't know,
If
I
you
think
index that need the bench space to be used up.
I've been liking Palpad better right now.
Well,
Speaking of-
Palpa is better in almost every way because it's an item that doesn't waste its bench spot.
Yep. I'd like it, but it's just, I think Palpad would just be more versatile. It's like every deck can play it.
Yes.
And it's not 90 HP and weak to
Yeah.
fighting.
Well, it's not. I already knew that part of it. I'm like, well, if you're in a deck that needs that one bench spot, but
You being weak to fighting is kind of bad.
Well, being weak to anything meta is bad.
Yeah.
Well, especially fighting, especially with Buzzwole being able to get the.
Because even if it deals 30 to the bench one, and then you bring it, somehow brings it active, like even without any like bonus or 60 with the.
Well, once Dynasty Prism Star hits the field, it's one-shotting it. So.
They teach us how to play decks wrong.
They build good decks, though.
Yeah.
They just don't know how to play them.
I love that.
Oh, Rare Candy.
Yeah, I like this channel a lot.
I'm starting to watch them some more. I want to see them when they're building just post rotation lists.
Yeah.
These are specific to post rotation only. I mean, save the one deck they're going for expanded with. Keep all the stuff that are currently in format in it. But other than that,
No, this.
I gotta get rid of my garbage.
Yeah,
That's what hell they sleep
get
these
rid of your
Yes, indeed.
Garbodor pile over there. Jeez.
How many of these are wrecked? Well,
Four of those.
at least 4 of them are rest, none pulled by him.
Yeah.
To be fair, he's pulled a lot of, but he has pulled stuff that we haven't pulled yet though.
Yeah, he's got the
He has all the dragons though. So are you secretly?
I know you guys can't see my face on camera right now, considering the fact it's pointing down at cards, but it is giving Sean just a glare because he knows how much I want the Raticate. It's the only card of the set I want.
We've been hyping it since it was hyped.
I know, but you have
A year
5.
ago.
I know, but you have 5 cards or pretty much 5 decks that you could start running, and I only got maybe 2.
I've already built 2 of them.
Exactly.
One was a pre-starter, but it's kind of moved to back burner because I'm waiting for.
It's a monkey.
All I want is a rat.
You start with the coin and
I'm waiting for an item tool card
What
that's specific to
comes around goes around.
Marshall that gives it more hit points to make it relevant in the meta. You know how good Marshadow Toolbox is? Oh wait, Marshadow Box? Oh
Yeah.
wait, a couple of them actually made it to top 32, so one being Lugia.
Yeah, Ninja Boy needs to get a reprint.
I don't care about Ninja Boy getting reprint. I wanted to get a reprint, but there's other stuff I want to see a first print of, and it's something to make Marshadow better when it's the only thing that made it good enough is rotating.
Yeah.
Fighting Fury Belt. Or in terms of hit points.
Dang, so this is the good stuff.
There's a lot of other good stuff probably I got put in there.
Yeah.
Hey, nice for Plaza. Too bad we're not. Except for Venusaur, I can't see, or Manectric, I can't see us building this deck. I mean, to be fair, I can see one being printed as a tin for Dragon Majesty, but
Yeah, because I think
outside of that, I don't see it being.
yeah, because the main play for it is automatically going to be it's going to be Vikavolt and probably paired with Bulu, just for that little bit of a backup.
If Kingdra gets as good as it looks, yes, because Kingdra is the next water deck to work around. But and Kingdra is. We'll have one thing going for it, which will be Quagsire.
Yeah, that pretty much is going to be
I do think Kingdra's good. It just isn't good enough.
And that's the question. Only time's going to tell at this point. All right. So, out of 14, all we got left are these 3.
And the Elite Trainer Box.
And the Elite Trainer Box.
I could do the trainer box.
If you want, sure.
Whoa.
Or
We're
we
not
can save it
exactly.
till the
We're
very
not
end.
exactly on. You're not exactly on camera, so.
If you want to, we can save it till the very end.
Neither are you.
Yeah, because I will fully
The cards are
admit
trying to be.
I will fully admit, as budget players, as new players, you're not gonna get 14 boxes or 17 boxes and 18 boxes and open 14 of them.
18,
That's-
19 boxes.
Yeah,
No.
that's not gonna be the case. Most likely, what you're gonna get is the Elite Trainer box. So now, I think what we're gonna do is open this last to kind of show what the average pulls are gonna be, especially out of the Elite Trainer box.
I think the Elite Trainer boxes tend to be better overall, but you only get 8 packs.
And
Versus
although
36.
for some strange reason, especially with Forbidden Light, it seemed like a lot of good pulls
But-
were coming from the Elite Trainer boxes.
To be fair, if you have the money, I would suggest one box, one Elite Trainer kit, or a starter deck. Because this, you get almost all the stuff you'll need for a deck, but minus certain cards that didn't come out in this set, and the rest are within the set. That's where a lot of our decks start from the set, is starting with pieces that are already currently in the set.
Go Caddy Beldum.
So what do you think? Oh, yeah.
What?
Parallel's rotating.
Yes.
Golly.
Another ship.
Oh,
All right,
Like
Sean? Can you talk or can you add to this? Can you chain?
well, let's see.
Uno.
We
Uno
got a
this.
shift tree. You got the shift tree?
Uno this.
Raise to Rayquaza.
I'll play Rayquaza, yeah.
Oh, dud.
You broke the chain.
Well, I got a rock.
Yeah, on the board.
No Charlie Brown moments here.
Deoxys Cacnea.
No, Gardevoir is energy attachment.
Just I got a rock.
I don't think I should say that with the recording.
Good boy. I mean,
Unless if it would be appropriate.
There's number 3,
it,
Steven.
came out box later. Or pack later.
Very nice. I still wish it would have been Steven's decision, but I can understand naming it Steven's Resolve.
So it's not your decision. It's the end final
It's-
result.
It is my resolve to give you all Steven's advice. Get good. Advice that I need to learn how to do, especially since I can't even play the Nationals decks without misplaying turn 1.
To be fair, you had a co-worker that didn't really know how to play him. But the thing is, I think we also ran those blindly. A lot of those packs we didn't really play test.
No, we didn't actually. We pretty much.
We also mentioned things like some of them you didn't really need certain cards in the deck.
Even though everything in the deck's kind of in the deck for a reason.
Mars Shadow is good promise, but it needs more hit points. I think that's the only thing that keeps it from seeing major play. Oh yeah?
It is true.
Oh yeah? I don't think we pulled one of these yet.
That's where I got that picture from.
We have not pulled one yet.
Prism Blaze.
Prism Blaze.
Or Hyper Blaze.
Yep.
Da 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 da.
I used to go on Prism before Prism started working.
Groudon. Yeah, what?
So you got a rock. The
Top
witches,
that.
you got a ground type. The witches, you're a rock.
Ha!
Lombre Regirock. I also got a rock.
I got a whale. That's Charlie Brown rapping. We got a rock.
We can go to Thursdays
Take pin.
and Wednesdays.
Man, take that.
Although, to be fair, that's also been my pulls.
Well, to be fair, I got another white back. So
Yeah.
But it's not a silverback.
oh, I got a rainbow.
Oh boy, I got
It's a
jokes.
rainbow. And Taint Liza. You know what's sad though? Eventually that Taint Liza will be higher than that, so the two of those cards could.
Ah, I got you.
What do you think Taint Liza will see now? Cynthia might becoming harder and harder to find.
I think Taylor's gonna be probably $1 to $3. What I'm gonna see it at.
I mean,
Do you see it seeing play?
Yes, I already have like 2 in my post rotation
Well,
deck, and I might.
I mean, my deck's run one right now. That
I know. And look at the
at least one.
The switch option is what's huge about it. I
To
think
be
it's-
fair, I think if we had other options besides Taint Liza and Cynthia, I think Taint Liza overall would have seen
Got
more
a
play
stack there, buddy.
with
Yeah, but-
Sycamore and End because it gives you an option that Cynthia doesn't give
Gotta
you.
have neat stack.
When so,
Swamp
Justin,
Metric.
how often is something like Sycamore or Zoroark used to try to dig for, like, say, a Floatstone or a Guzma to get
Or
you
a
that
switch.
get you to the switch that you're missing for the play?
Definitely every once in a while, that's for sure.
So, having that switch already in hand with the Pokemon you want to knock out from the active.
Yeah.
And I could definitely say from our end, more than once, we've drawn a draw when we need a switch, or drawn a switch when we need a draw.
Not to mention that Heracross video we did should have been showcased enough that Shauna plus a switch ability may have came in handy to surviving against Drapion.
Oh yeah, Tate and Liza easily. Would have been like a perfect
Fully set up
addition.
Drapion is not something to sneak. When you don't have enough switches, you're gonna die.
You know, I'm not liking this box, considering the
Well,
fact...
to be fair, you may just pull for the wrong stack.
I've been alternating back and forth.
that's it.
Green,
Maybe the other
green,
half
green,
has all the
green,
white.
green, green, green.
Maybe you
One
got
white.
well, you got all the bad pulls out. Yeah, everything's gonna get better.
Hopefully.
Every pull has been a bad pull. Because again, I'm trying to find one rat.
If you
That-
pull
that
the
is-
hyper
that is
rat,
my
if you
goal.
pull the hyper rat, would that be satisfied?
Oh, I just got my name.
I would be very satisfied if I pulled the hyper rat.
Because I wondered how are we gonna get the other one.
Sally and Whaley.
I don't think anybody's pulled the 4.
Is there one in this? I can't remember.
I just know they were released. I didn't know they were. Unless they're gonna be echoed into the next set as the 4s.
Very nice. Blaziken.
Full art Blaziken too.
Wow.
It's in the same box as Full Art Stevens result too.
You got a bunch of shiny punishments. I think
So even opening someone else's
a lot
box.
a lot of rogue decks might be seeing will be seeing Shrine of Punishment, especially ours. I mean, that's all we
I
play.
think we,
Yeah,
we
I-
pulled
At
a,
best,
pulled
we
a
play
lot of
rogue.
play
So
Yeah, I think Shrine of Punishment is really going to be, I think, the budget or the rogue's way of dealing with a lot of the higher GXs, especially with Ultra Necrozma, Dawn Wings, Buzz. I mean, that just might be that thing that gets him over.
because what's damage on the targets you actually want to hit.
Exactly.
If you're going for prizes.
No.
Prizes.
Mudkip, come back.
I mean,
There's another raid.
I mean,
So I'm pretty sure you now have a playset of each Rayquaza just from these boxes alone.
Pretty good. This is going to see a lot of play, in my opinion, post rotation.
Oh,
Yes.
It's not going to be.
it's already every deck of ours that has a super rod is already trading one,
Yeah.
and any deck that doesn't need a recycler will be getting one of those.
I have it in my post rotation beast box already. It's been doing a lot of work.
Well, it's Rescue Stretcher for energy. You really can't go wrong
It
there.
gives you the option.
Especially when you can play both.
If you can't fit retrieval and recycler in the same deck, you got the midway between in one card.
But Tang Registeel.
Especially we don't have the sweet world of having super rod and rescue stretch ready one.
Got
Okay.
anything out in that box?
Yeah.
No.
Green, 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 green,
Well,
green,
was it a
white,
foil, wasn't
green.
it? Yeah, it was a foil, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
think
it was a foil rare.
It was like a Lunala or a lock.
The last card better be like the card to
Acrobite's
pull.
card?
Like you remember the shiny Pokemon that were back in what's that? It wasn't the Diamond and Pearl that they had the secret rares, and then they had the shiny Pokemon,
Yeah.
which were the secret rares of the secret rares.
Yeah.
Whiteback, here we go. Now we might be onto something.
It's a foil.
Yes, he pulled a rod.
Right on Steelix.
Hey, at least they're getting shinier.
With each pack, my fury grows. You know, I might actually take the Steelix deck from you just because I'm feeling that angry.
Oh,
Anger.
no.
Anger.
You're grounded.
Oh yeah, we have a funny
Oh, another white.
we have a funny slaking deck in the making. Just the name of it alone is hilarious.
Another foil.
Although you're pulling all the Tyranitars.
Yeah.
I'm pulling all the Tyranitar's. I'm pulling all the Good Rays. I'm pulling all the Scizors.
Steelix.
Oh, those maintenance.
Very nice.
No, this is the character that I like.
Really? Why did Luditone have to be a foil? It kind of, to be fair, I think it's not as good as it used to be. I mean, yes, if Macargo sees as much play as it does, it might be a tech against stopping it. But you could also just, is it Guzma up that Macargo can get rid of it? Get it off the field entirely?
Pretty much.
Or just play slaking.
Oh, I got it. Yeah.
Is it,
Oh no, yeah, I can.
what, number 6?
Yeah, it's number 6 by me. I pulled 6.
I pulled 1, he's pulled 2, and you pulled the rest of them.
And Articuno.
The right on Fury is gonna
Not all the cards.
Expel.
Do it outside.
Scoop up Macargo.
Oh,
I love this game.
and you?
I love pulling all the cards that I want.
Steven, if you try to take this raid outside, I'd be careful of doing it too close to the Fells field. You might think you're deranged. Or a threat.
They wouldn't think that. They know
Well,
Right back.
A threat to society.
Full art Articuno?
I mean, the polls are getting better. I mean, this guy's robbing my packs, selling the packs. You just stole half a stack of cards.
Rainbow Flush.
That's where I got the rat.
See, I did. The rat was in that stack.
my name was
Then who are
It's gonna be the last pack that he has.
Jirachi Grandpig.
and then
Grumpig, I think.
I got real bored.
So, Justin, it definitely has been fun opening
Okay.
cards with you and just hanging out, just making it feel like it's just a regular league night.
Unfortunately, I think Grumpig would only work against
And
things
we'll-
that are
we'll
well,
watch- watching
obviously
the
weak to
other
Grumpig.
people pull,
Yeah.
And well, when
That's pretty
Bozo was the main threat of the set, it was an answer. But now the Crows was becoming the threat. Anything labeled the Crows was becoming a threat.
Yeah, pretty much. The Dark Necro's been starting to see
Metal.
play again. The metal
Yeah.
one's been seeing.
Dawn Wings, the regular one.
I gotta wait. Come on.
What is it? Scissor?
disappointing.
Another scissor. Stop giving me scissors.
Shy of Eradicate, I think the most common pulled things are Scizor and Shift Tree.
Yeah.
All I've been pulling is scissors and rays. I'm tired of scissors and rays.
I got a rat.
Catch them them
You
rays,
guys
man.
got your stuff with you today, like cards.
Actually, yeah, we do.
Yeah, we have them out on the car. Because
Another white. Here we
Come
go.
on, Rayquaza. Oh, Steven's
Ball
roll, not
toy.
bad.
Steven's Resolve.
We should get something
Hey,
with your name in it. It's a plus.
What's your name?
Because consider, in fact, pulling a Steven's Resolve is the only thing giving me Resolve.
Yeah. It's really pretty.
That is actually, Isaac, I will admit, that's probably the best full art I've seen so far.
The neon blue is beautiful.
And to be fair,
Yes. I mean,
Scizor was good.
yeah,
That is
I mean,
better.
They really have been getting better with like the full arts and the
Well, to be
prisms.
fair, for a while there, stuff like this was the only thing worth grabbing in the pack. The Scizor.
Because it
Or
actually
no, the full art.
it had an action pose
Yeah, versus just standing there. Well,
with a solid color black backdrop.
but the thing is, it just works with the color scheme. That's the thing.
It's foiled Dunsparce.
You wanted this.
Yeah, Duns first.
Four, right? Yeah, I told you before. I wanted at least one of every card in the set.
Well, was that the one you were missing?
I'm
Missing
the one through,
pretty sure you got that.
White back,
This is
white
super
pack.
rares. I want super rainbow is what I really want.
You know, we might have to borrow this from him at one point.
Blaziken.
Which one?
So,
Spinarak.
to be fair, I think
Have we?
regular Blaze is the most common thing pulled out of the set, though.
Wait, I just realized. 14 boxes. Have we pulled a gold yet?
Yeah, we pulled some. I've heard that's you got a exponential amount of full art trainers though.
Well, to be fair, I kind of count the full art supporters as the gold ones too.
Well, even then, I didn't remember you pulling those. So
Well, because he just picked them out and threw them.
I pulled this one, and I think you picked this. Pull this, Isaac?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I pulled
yeah.
that.
He just threw it in. I don't think he told anybody.
Well, I did, but there was
Nobody
you wonder
cared.
why we keep you in the shadows.
well, good.
Sorry.
He just knows to stay.
Well,
Minor Exploud.
my favorite Pokemon is Dark, so
Minor Exploud. That's the band name.
Oh, did you hear that? I hope Tyrannosaurus GX is good because it really needs something. It always seems to have good cards, but in the wrong era, wrong format. Because it was printed and then it got a card that could use with, but the two cards it rotated before it could use the two cards.
Palisand.
Hey, you got two.
I've got two.
You got the other card you wanted.
Still no rat.
To be fair, it works better with your spirit animal.
Does.
If it was under the original Mill 13.
I would love it if it was still. Although
Mill 13 is too good in terms of, especially when you have even somewhat Mill and standard. Being good at
I
it.
just realized we're going to be losing a lot of mill going into standard, aren't we?
There is virtually no Mill left outside of abilities.
We've got Beware, Avalug's rotating. We got Durant.
We're getting Durant.
We got Rhyperior, which I still wish it was better. Like, what happened to my boy? He used to be so good.
They're afraid of making it too good again.
Still got a couple. We haven't done the league.
Well, I'm also waiting for
No, that's
last
good,
pack.
Good up. So.
This is the last pack of 14 boxes.
Drum roll, please.
Alright, come on, gentlemen, drum roll. Green code.
And
Oh yeah.
Every box.
For Sky Pillar Cartana.
And to be fair, the Sky Pillar is the pet critic.
Alright.
in the trainer box, it'll have the Eradicate.
Yeah, and knowing my luck, it's going to be one of you two pull it. Sleeves. So we can get, like, the Palisand.
No, I thought it was.
So, yeah, that was
The
14.
sad part is, I think this is probably worth more than Palisand.
Especially if they made a secret rare of that.
Actually, no,
For now.
this is worth more than Palisand.
Right now. We will make it work. We will make it hilarious.
There's a lot of water types in all this.
You go back and
Well,
look at how many
Steven, if
secret
they
results I've
keep
got.
rotating the stuff that make it good,
That is true.
I mean, Hiker's the best thing we got to work with it.
Well, you know, we've exploited more, so we'll be able to figure
I
it
mean, we
out.
might have to actually use Absol just to stack their deck to make sure we're actually hitting Pokemon in the next turn. Oh wait,
Actually, that's not a bad
but-
idea.
but there's a problem with that.
Those have
What would that do though? It's an attack that gives your opponent a chance to change it.
That is true.
and
Versus
they use
and to be fair,
Zoroark to
Unless they're playing evolution heavy
through.
deck, they're not gonna have a whole lot of things to hit.
That is true.
Where in like Metagross, you want to hit the Metangs, you want to hit the Metagross. Prefer the Metangs because if you hit the Metangs, they had to find all the rescue strategy to get them back out to the field. Versus having access
if
to
I
them
can
anytime.
get paid to sort through bulk.
So I think it's
separate.
definitely going to be safe to say Rayquaza, Shiftry, and Scizor are pretty much going to be your guaranteed
Scissor's
pulls.
best thing is that it is being its low energy cost, specific energy cost, and even with the Rainbow, you can probably just get by that in almost any deck. The versatility off Scizor is probably the biggest blunder because nobody knows any specific direction to put it in.
Yeah, that is true.
You've heard about the new Gen X deck coming up, right? The GX?
Yeah.
They can attach 2 tools.
Mm-hmm.
The problem with that is how many tools does it actually get to use to exploit?
Shedinja.
We got Choice Band. Oh,
Shedinja.
Fighting Fairy Ball. Oh wait, by the time it comes out, what's the fate
It's
of
gonna be rotated.
For expanded, yes, that'll be an option.
Yeah, I do.
In standard, it won't be.
Wait, no,
So
not-
for
not
standard
working, it's,
for standard
school.
tools, we got Counter Game. They'll be coming out with it.
Mm-hmm.
We got Choice Band.
11:20, but
We got
we'll
Poison
be
Bar.
doing,
Who is this Poison Bar?
Studying
The
until-
Harley.
Maybe
until
us in the future.
Us
school
and anything
library
running
closes, which
status.
is at around 4:30.
Outside of that,
In the morning.
what is there for
What do you mean?
it
Uh,
to actually
tomorrow.
use?
Yeah.
Well, a skateboard, wishful baton.
A skateboard,
You
whatever.
guys gone for this?
Scizor has access to dumbbells,
I
frying
honestly
pans,
want
yeah,
four of each
the
place.
Choice Band,
Do you have any of these?
That-
Barb,
yeah,
Counter
there's
Game,
there's definitely
Escape
gonna
Board
be.
because it has the one retreat cost.
Yeah, that's
And if you
definitely
hit
gonna
it,
be.
it might just be hitting harder back if you hit it just slightly too hard.
You ready for that elite trainer box now?
Yep. So obviously, you guys aren't gonna be able to open 14 plus boxes, so most likely you're gonna go for the elite trainer box. So let's break it open and see what you get.
Break it nicely though.
All right, so
You didn't get any energy?
Come
Well,
on.
that's where a lot of our polls went to supporters.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, well, supporters and scissors.
Yeah.
Almost all of our polls were pretty much scissors or.
Well, I think our most common poll, I think, was Blaziken. Just regular Blaziken.
At the end of the video, we can lay them all out.
Or Palosan.
Yeah.
I think Palosan might have been the one.
Alright, so I'm actually curious what the poster inside is because these are always really cool.
I'm curious about what if Raticate's actually in the set. No hyper rat.
Next set, it's gonna pull Lucario. It's gonna be
No hyper. So the floor's gonna be probably the box art, and we're gonna in the next one hyper and what?
So like the
Give you
CY.
Or it's going to be in Dragon Majesty, which they just add a card just because, well, here's another card.
But yeah, I actually really like this.
So League Cup. Play map.
So these are the playmats, huh?
Alright. What?
Are you leaving?
When do they start doing it like this?
When they started to get smart.
Sweet.
It's literally just this set that they turned it all into one.
Yeah, that's not gonna lie, that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, it's nice. It's just one.
It's a second. It's the evolved form of second attacker.
It's one thing to throw away.
It's the evolved form of
It's
second
definitely.
attacker.
Ooh, I like the sleeves.
Green and makes you feel green. What's
I see
that?
green.
Alright, all the energy.
I'm gonna guess you want that code card.
Yeah, I'm gonna want to put it on mine.
You got your GX.
You want these sleeves.
It's all these.
Oh,
What'd you draw?
the dice are actually
Neat.
How
pretty
many of
cool.
these did you pull?
So do you know what?
These?
No,
Well, you're gonna name your deck Piccolo. I mean,
You
they're about his
could
color.
probably good.
Sell.
There's at least probably 12 in there.
No, Piccolo. They're about his color.
Sell.
Because I want
Get out.
Shinron.
What?
Shinron, duh.
Maybe.
Well, yeah.
Alright,
I think those are gonna be like
2,
$3.
3, 4, 5,
Steven
6.
Seagal.
Alright, so
Well,
I
yeah.
think
But-
for the final
But
pack.
Shenron, who makes it possible for the Earthlings to be able to use it? The fact Piccolo Namek.
Alright, I think we should draft the last 8 packs. So I'm gonna start with this one. Just pick a pack.
It wanted me to have two. It wants that
sure.
pack.
Pick a pack.
It wanted that pack.
I'll take
Prism Stack Attacker.
Blaziken.
What?
Oh, I guess Rayquaza. And you get Stack Attacker. You don't get...
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, he.
But Rayquaza!
Everyone should have 2.
I will take Rayquaza.
Okay.
You don't
Do
get
Alright.
Rayquaza.
2. So one at a time.
Alright, let's start.
Steven.
Is this the time I finally get the Raticate?
No, there's one in here, though. I don't know.
I swear, if the 2 of you get Raticate, I'm just
All 3 of
the
us.
channel is done.
No, the 3 of us get it, you don't.
Greenback. Okay, so
I'll look later.
Metacham Deoxys.
Well, I got white back.
We're done. You hold down.
So,
Yeah,
so we
that's what I'm saying.
look at it, right?
Then, oh, he's gonna okay.
Yep, just one pack at a time.
Oh, and put in
The rares, yeah.
Oh, Articuno.
Articuno loved this. That's not bad.
I like Articuno.
Oh,
The fact that it enabling water to be better. Whiteback.
Oh.
Bill's maintenance.
Bill.
Which
So-
has Stevens before.
An Elite Trainer box, we got a full art supporter, and a
Isn't
GX.
about the polls about 2 GX, 2 rares, 2 ultra rares?
Yeah,
And
the
I got a
polls.
second
The
white,
poll,
white
the
back.
overall poll rate for the Elite Trainer box are tend to be better. However, the volume of product you
I
get.
hope you get it, really.
So I got a greenback.
Oh.
Maxed ya.
I got my second greenback. Masquerade Swamp.
Quasar Fampy.
Oh, no.
What
you consider
if-
mine better than yours now?
Why? You got a Rayquaza and a full art stack attack. You just got a bill.
Well, we weren't wrong. And I got the rare. I got the rare card,
You got the Ray.
and that's the Rayquaza I got rid of, huh?
So with the Elite Trainer, I think the Elite Trainer box is definitely going to be the way to go, because just in the one, we pulled a full art supporter and 2 GXs.
However, by
Usable.
money wise
Oh, there we go.
per unit, this is overall cheaper. Because you get 16 packs for basically the same price versus 36. But you're getting also a box with that gives you starter stuff.
Yeah,
and you're also guaranteed pulls too. Like in a box, this could be random. You get nothing, or you get everything.
Yeah.
Whereas in a box, you're guaranteed stuff.
That is true. So it would definitely be if you have the funds. But yeah, if you definitely if you definitely have the funds, get a box. You'll definitely get good pulls.
This is one of the only ways to get the plastic GX counter too. So
you guys want to
although
these?
Acrylic.
Yeah.
It's acrylic.
So did we want to organize it or?
Oh, you didn't see it.
All right, so let's take a moment, clean up, and figure out what our actual haul was. So we'll be right back. All right, so after taking about 10 minutes sorting through everything, figuring out accounts, there is actually a really, really good haul. Well, first things first, we got to show off the gold life orb and the gold hustle belt. I mean,
I'm a fan of hustle belt.
Yes, this is definitely one that Sean's interested in. I don't. Do you think this will actually see competitive play, or do you think it's going to be very circumstantial?
I don't see it seeing much competitive play. It could be very circumstantial. I could see it being a little surprise tech, but I don't see it being heavy competitive.
Well, time will tell, because even Marshall surprised us here in the last Nationals or whatever.
That is true. So now, let's start looking at some of the
Nationals. How many lists had Marshadow in it? There were the 3 that made top 32.
Marshadow?
Marshadow list. I mean, there's Marshadow Lugia. There's Marshadows that are being played in.
Yeah, there was a couple.
Yeah, you know what? Necrozma list just for that tech against that type.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So,
so now to go to the trainers and supporters, because well, obviously that's where some of the better looking cards are. We end up pulling 2 full art Epicorn Maker. Definitely can't go wrong there. Got a full art Underground Expedition, full art Liza, full art Copycat. I mean, just look at the beauty all around. You got TV Reporter. And now, here's where things get kind of dumb. We've got 1, 2 playsets of Steven's Resolve, plus 3 full art Steven Resolve. I mean, you're pretty much set on Steven's Resolve there, buddy. And then we also got 3 full art Bill's Maintenance. Out of all of these, what's like your favorite art? Because to be honest,
Stevens is mine.
Kind of narcissistic, but I kind of like Steven's Resolve as well. Although there is something about Liza, you can't go wrong there.
Bill's gonna be my second favorite one.
Yeah, I can definitely see it.
I have noticed that Pokemon's 4 capabilities have gotten better and better. Their artwork is just incredible now.
All right, so now
actually something worth collecting now.
So now to take a look at the GX spread from 14 boxes.
You gotta get the rest of the scissors in there.
Okay.
Isn't there 18 boxes there?
14.
We opened 14. You got 20 altogether, but we only opened 14. That's the stack of GXs that we end up pulling. So it's gonna be a little bit to go through it. So I'm gonna go through a pile at a time. First things first, 2 Prism, 1 full art, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, and 2 play sets of the Shifter GX. Yeah,
I thought you were about to shuffle those.
No, I wasn't gonna shuffle them. So Shiftery, thoughts about the meta, how it's going to do, if it's actually going to see competitive play?
I could see it post-rotation in a Zoroark deck as a 2/0/2 line, or 3/0/2.
Mostly using the Perplex and Extra Sentry, or going after the GX?
I'm going GX attack is what I'm seeing, and Extra Sensory, whatever it's called.
Give you a chance to play
with Judge and
excuse to play
Copycat.
Judge. Use the excuse to play Judge in a deck.
And Copycat.
And Copycat, yeah.
Judge you.
And that Marshall that nobody plays only because this deck might actually get
Judge
to
everybody.
be used.
Yep.
Alright, so that's the Shiftry. Next up, we've got 2 full art stack attackers and 1.5 play sets of the Stack Attacker GX. Now, I know a lot of people are thinking that that the Stack Attacker Naganadel might be the surprise going into Worlds. I can definitely see it doing well, but I just don't know if that's going to be the surprise going into Worlds.
I guess it depends how good Garb does shutting it off.
I think Zorg Garb is probably going to be the best deck headed in the Worlds right now because it shuts off Stack Attacker and one shots
Naganadel. And then I don't even think, and then Buzzwall, there's not really going to be much room or reason to add the Stack Attacker.
I'm glad Stack Attacker wasn't fighting, because then we'd always have that problem.
If it was fighting, then it would definitely see play in Buzz, Buzz, and it would just be.
It would be able to play defensively, in addition to hitting as hard as it could.
Next up, we got everyone's favorite Fire Chicken. We got one Prism Blaziken, 2 Full Art Blaziken, and we got one. So we got 7 Blaziken GX. This is one that I don't think it's going to see a lot of play now, but definitely when Dragon's Majesty comes out, this thing's going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Fire acceleration. It doesn't end your turn when you play it.
Exactly, because you'll have Flint, Reshiram, Darmanitan. I mean, there's going to be so much to really.
Overall, I think the baby Blaziken's better in almost every way. The only downside it doesn't have the hit points that the GX has.
That is true. So, Justin, your thoughts of Blaziken going meta?
I think Blaziken's going to be really good and expanded next season with
Not the victory bell.
with Ho-Oh and Val Compressor and Blacksmith. It's going to really help it out. Being able to use Ho-Oh's GX attack turn 1 and have 3 Blaziken GXs on the bench is going to be really nice.
And then just accelerate to do 240 just about every turn.
Yep.
Alright, so next up we got 7 Electro GX. I definitely know Isaac's really interested in those.
Dang right I am.
Oh, the fun conversations that happen when you open packs. So, Electrode competitive.
I could see it probably in Swampert.
Or anything that just requires a lot of energy quick.
Yeah.
Alright, so next up, 2 Prism Articuno, 1 Full Art Articuno, and 5 Articuno GX. Articuno going into competitive.
I could see it definitely as a fun rogue deck coming in. It might take somebody by surprise.
Yeah, but it gets countered by Victory Bell.
By the sounds of it, Victory Bell is going to take on a lot of attacks in the future.
Victory Bell for World.
Hashtag Victory Bell for World. And then next, this is definitely the GX that you're gonna pull in the set because we pull a lot of them. We got 2 full art, two prism scissor. We got 3 full art, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 regular scissor GX.
15 Caesar.
We got 15 Caesar in 14 boxes. We started off with the prism. So scissors odds going into competitive.
Worlds format, I don't think so. I think it's outpaced. Post rotation. I think it's got a lot of. It's got a really good shot post rotation, in my opinion.
I can't stop crying, just like my opponents when I beat him in Victory Bell.
Thanks for having fun.
Yes, we are. This game is nothing but fun, unless you go up against a Victory Bell.
There he goes.
You know, I think I just found the next dumb deck. Victory Bell Licky Tongue. Or Licky Licky. Alright. And then now we're going to the star of the entire set. Rayquaza. We end up pulling 2 prism, 1 full art. No, sorry. Yeah, 2 prism, 1 full art, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 regular art Rayquaza.
Oh, you started pulling like crazy Rayquaza at the end there. That's good.
Yeah, we started strong and then we definitely finished even stronger with the Rayquaza. Now, this one's kind of obvious. It will be seeing competitive play. The question is, will it be by itself with Vikavolt, or will it be paired with something like Manectric and
I think straight Rayquaza's got the best chance right now for the Worlds format, and then post rotation, Energy Recycle with Vikavolt is going to be really nice.
And then, do you think this is a deck that could use Bulu or just straight Rayquaza?
Straight Rayquaza is probably what I'm going to stick with.
So I know a lot of people are talking about pairing it with Bulu just for that little bit of coverage since it does the same attack.
Yep.
Alright, so next up, we got Mr. Mime. We pulled one prism, 3 full art, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regular art Mr. Mime. So
I was trying to find out Victory Bell says, no, this is the card.
So it's definitely going to be obvious this is going to be a tech. The question is a 1 or a 2 tech, or even more.
I'd say 1 is probably where you want it. 1 or 0 is probably where it's going to be at. Some decks aren't going to need it. I think it'll be a 1-1 once the odds comes out. In some decks, they want to stall a little bit. But other than that, I think that's where it's going to stay.
Why is it we get something like Sigil shortly after we get Mr. Mime?
I know.
And Sigil does almost the same thing, but reflects the damage.
Alright, and now to go into the one card that's got me salty out of this entire pack opening video.
The one card he didn't pull.
Eradicate GX.
He pulled everything else.
Pulled 2 playsets of Alolan Eradicate GX.
None pulled by Steven.
None pulled by me. So now Eradicate. Something tells me it's not going to see a lot of competitive play, or if it does, it's only going to be teched in for the GX attack.
I could see it playing a little bit in post rotation as a 1/1 line in Zoroark. The Pokemon that you can attack with.
Isn't his GX attack free?
Yeah.
Yes, his GX attack and his first attack are free.
I know his first attack is free.
His second attack is awful.
Yeah, second attack is awful.
Well, second attack's awful.
Especially
Unless you're good with coin flips and want 150 damage at something that
I'd
might
do it.
fail completely.
Yeah.
Victini,
and-
You don't leave that in.
And I think
even
on the
with
channel, does
Victini-
Victini work? No.
Not always. Alright. Next up,
Gosh.
Bayonet. 1 full art And we pull 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 regular art. So no rainbow bayonet. That's actually kind of a surprise there. So I definitely know this will see play at lower tables, especially with the it does damage depending on supporters in the discard. What about competitively?
I don't know. I think the cap on it is going to hurt it. It can only deal, I think, max 100. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's only a max 100.
130 combined.
Yeah, I know the old one had that though, but I don't know. It's got a good matchup against Zork, obviously. A lot of people are like against Buzzwole. I mean, they like it with Zork. Bayonet is it switches your matchup against Buzzwole completely.
Yeah.
Now, is it going to remain as tech against certain weaknesses, or is it going to ever see its own? I don't think it's ever going to see its own deck because I think it's hit point level, and the cap kept it out from major play.
Even back in the day, it didn't have its own deck.
Yeah, and even then,
I think without the cap, it probably would have done just fine.
Yep.
Well, if it didn't have the cap, then it's pretty much just a reprint of not a Chandelier, but a Audino. The Mega Audino, right?
And you saw how much play that saw until the very end.
Although that might be a fun expanded deck. Bayonet Audino.
I mean, right now, just hypothetically, we have the Macargo, we have Acrobike, we have ways to get spores in the discard as is. And we got T-Report adding more to the discard. We get 2 added to the discard every time.
Yeah, so getting it to attacking is not going to be an issue. It's just the fact that there's a cap to that damage.
The fact the only thing you're hitting for weakness are Buzzwole and Necrozma.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Weaknesses.
Alright, so next...
Was it one higher hit point than that that's relevant? Or is it just the 2?
I think it's about just those 2.
And even Necrozma is more or less tech in the deck too. So. Yeah.
And then next up, Palisand GX. We end up
this
pulling...
This is actually the wild card because we don't know where it sits.
Doesn't it like mill 13 cards or something?
You look at the top 13 mills all the Pokemon.
And a 60 for each Pokemon discarded this way.
Awesome. Mills all the Pokemon and hits 60 times damage this way.
But of course, with a 4-cost GX for possibly 1 or 2, it's definitely going to be more of a risky strategy. You could possibly manipulate it with Hiker or
Palisand's weakness?
Grass.
Victory Bell. One shots it.
Does actually.
Glissapod would one-shot it. What else would one-shot it?
There is going to be Glissapod.
Yeah.
Glissapod survive rotation. So.
Even then, Sceptile. Even the Sceptile. There's a lot of grass that's going to just...
Well, Sceptile is going to see play because Ultra Beasts are going to see...
even more play.
If your name's not Necrozma or an Ultra Beast or something that's always stood well against them.
Alright, so now... we're going to take a break from the GXs and go right into the Prism Stars. We end up pulling a lot of them just because of the fact they can come out of just about anywhere. So, let's clear these out. And definitely one I think we end up getting the most of was the Latias, because we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... we ended up pulling 11 Latias.
Basic Dragon decks, we'll see a lot of play with this one.
Yes, definitely. Palkia Dialga can definitely see it as a tech to get some damage up there. Maybe the Dragon Garchomp. Maybe.
I'd probably run the Latios over because that would give me another attacker that can get around. He can hit hard based on evolved Dragon Pokemon.
Yeah.
But to be fair, Garchomp's starting to fall because its own namesake supporter is causing a lot of grief for its own deck. Because when I first built the deck, it was based around everybody playing N. And now people have shifted from N to Cynthia, and that's when the shift for Garchomp to be relevant has shifted too.
Yeah. So Latias Prism into competitives.
Oh, Victory Bell. Yeah. Everything loses the Victory Bell.
That's definitely going to be good for Rayquaza, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, easily.
Choice Band. a lot of things that we're probably just gonna have a good matchup against. A lot of things we're probably just gonna have a bad matchup against.
And then even then, this will be able to help Palkia, Dialga to get some damage up there.
That's outside of Magna Zones.
And then, of course, Dragon's Majesty. There's going to be even more dragons, Dragon
However, I
Knights.
think there's going to be another dragon that might... If...
Victory Bell is killing the actual seriousness of this entire thing. Victory Bell is super effective. So next up, we end up pulling 13 Latios Prism. Now, which...
As of Dragon Majesty, you will probably see a lot of play around Dragonite.
Oh, yeah.
You get everything that evolved Pokemon in that deck, and you can call 3 of them out in one turn.
Oh, Lance too.
Yeah.
Lance.
Well, the thing is not only is it going to see a lot of play in Dragon decks coming Dragon's Majesty, but it also would this see play in Rayquaza?
No.
No, because there's not much evolutions you play in that or Dragon type.
That's why Dragonite will probably be the one that gives it a lot of play.
Noivern, since you will play Noivern too.
Yeah, Noivern. I'm thinking about putting one of those in there. Oh, because of the double colorless energy. I can attach 2 Psychic and be just fine.
Yeah, that could definitely do that.
Noivern's good. You just need the format slowing down.
Alright, and then last off, our last Prism is Jirachi Prism. We end up pulling 10 of them.
We have one more card to show off.
And then, so Jirachi, obviously this one's going to be very circumstantial. You're able to draw another prize if you pull it from the prizes and you have the bench base, but you can get a knockout on a Pokemon the next turn. I definitely see this for more like cheeky plays. Definitely just a fun gimmick deck. Maybe something around Greedy Dice, or not Greedy Dice. Greedy Dice, Magic Clover, Kartana. Just something where you just take prizes every single turn. Is there something I'm missing with Jirachi?
I honestly feel like the attack. I feel like the attack costs too much was my only issue with it. Like, it's super fun. Like, that can go off fairly easily if you get it. But the issue, like, I feel like the attack would have been too metal. Like, it would have been maybe more. But 3DC is 3 colorless. I mean, is pretty hard to get.
Yeah,
because that's at least a metal, a DCE that you would have to pretty much run.
To pretty much 3 to 4 energy types that can accelerate energy fast.
And also, Lele can hit that pretty easy if you get 3 on there.
Malamar might not like it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
But if you want to take the knockout on Jirachi, you knock out your own Pokemon as well, which 1 to 2 prize for 2 prizes. I like the odds.
Yeah. Or if you can Ranger out of it and like expand it.
Well, at least until Rangers rotated and then banned.
Ban it! Ban Ranger!
Because it still counter stuff. Oh.
So yeah, some tells me this is going to be more in gimmicky decks.
It'd be a fun. Well, obviously it's going to be a surprise because you only play 1 of in a deck, so
yeah, this
nice surprise.
This is definitely going to be a fun card, but I don't really see it doing anything super serious. This is going to be the Licky Licky.
It can also buy you a turn if your opponent can't risk their defending Pokemon getting knocked out. Forces a Guzma play where they didn't want to do it before.
Yeah. Yeah. So as you can tell, we definitely pulled a lot of good stuff from this entire set. And in case you haven't noticed, we end up getting quite possibly the strongest card and the most powerful card in this entire set. And to share it with you guys now, Victory Bell. I'm sorry. I mean, it's the best card in the game. Someone drops a Victory Bell, just good game. Just accept a good game. Although, I think we can make it work.
Well, it does have victory in its name, so.
I think Victory Bell will lead us to victory. So be sure to see that on the channel coming up.
What?
So, so yeah, this was us opening 14 boxes of Celestial Storm. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We hope you guys enjoyed it. It was definitely a lot of fun, in case you couldn't hear it as we were opening all the packs. As always, may all your games go well, and may the top deck be in your favor. And be sure to watch for our pack opening video coming coming this Sunday. As always, may all your games go well, and may the top deck be in your favor. Till next time.